543 almost. Okay, Miss Loral, we are live. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. We are very blessed to spend some time together for a few minutes this morning, doing a recap on our Wealth-Minded Women event that you were very instrumental in taking part in Friday. Wanted to give one last push to all of those that couldn't make it, want to watch the replay, or those that couldn't make it or did make it and haven't taken action yet. There were a lot of people that opted in that did not make it.
Yeah.
So Loral and I just wanted to share again the value of this amazing event, what was contributed in the day itself, but also most importantly, what you can get on the back end as a result of it. So Loral, do you want to give just kind of your 2 second, and then I'll run down the digital purse itself.
Yep, absolutely. So Lisa and her team did an amazing job of putting a bunch of folks together, mostly women, but there were some, I call them the wealth divas and some dudes. And what was interesting about this event is I've been on many, many summits, as you can imagine, since really end of April was the first one, and then March. And a lot of them have different speakers and different offers and different speakers and different offers. So what's different is this was all of us giving to one offer, which then is going to go to this most amazing charity that I'll let Lisa talk about. So the benefit to you is you don't have to pick. You don't have to say, well, I just want to work with Loral. I want to work with Carrie. I want to work with Sharon. You get to work with everybody who spoke. Everybody really donated stuff that people normally pay high value for. I mean, like my give was a $997, like it was about $1,000 ticket. And all collectively, you get all of this stuff. What's the total value, Lisa, of the
whole? It was over like 10,000.
Yeah. So for like $1.97, that's almost what it seems like to me. It's just so ridiculously cheap. For $197, just under $200, you get everybody, and you get to work with everyone. And it's so critical in this time that you really start focusing on, designing who you are. I'm going to say post-COVID, which pray to God is sooner than later. So this whole time has rocked a lot of people's world. And what I have enjoyed about it is, since I've taught entrepreneurs all my life, is taking those who are employed and giving them a second financial option to be an entrepreneur. Or for those of you who are employed and don't want to go back, it gives you another option. So I gave away my Meetup and Marketplace, which, by the way, Lisa, I just got done closing that event for me. And I had a woman from Colorado make just under $20,000 from Thursday to today. Like that's less than 5 full days. And she made nearly $20,000. So I know how to help you make money. Plus Carrie will help you with vision. I mean, there's so much help that people are going to give you. We just wanted to come live. The value was insane compared to any other summit I've been in. And
let's do a quick recap on what was offered, because you know a lot of the people and you've worked with them way longer than I have. Sharon Lecter kicked it off. She's the queen of multiple streams of income, and assets are sexy. I loved her comment. Assets are even sexier the older you get. But she talked about, instead of saying I can't afford it, how about change the word track in your head to I can afford it. And she's offered her Think and Grow Rich for Women program, which I've read the book, but I can't wait to absorb the program itself. Tell us, let's dive into your topic, because what I love about one of the things that sounds like you do is you take people with their current skill set and you sell it before you build it, basically. Give us a little recap on yours.
So no matter where you are in your entrepreneurial journey, from being super mature and sophisticated, like the woman who made almost 20,000, she's been a client of mine for a while. She's been an entrepreneur, but she's in a very interesting space. So because of COVID, has had to get really creative around how to keep her offer. And she is a general contractor, does snow removal, lawn care. So a lot of people would say, well, how do you make money online with that? Well, magically, she's done $20,000 in a few days. So Whether you're a chiropractor, whether you're a speaker, author, trainer, whether you're in direct sales, you bring your thing or your skill set. If you don't have a thing, we'll teach you how to get something to sell. And you all have something to sell. It's right here. It's just not in a package that people can buy it from you. So I teach people in a really how to be a great entrepreneur. And really quick, I have a sales process called Ask, Tell, Ask, is how do you make money like really quick, build a database and make money. So there's a lot of people that teach you how to build a database on the internet. I take a whole spin and say, how do you make, build a database, build a funnel and make money. All right. So mine is a high degree of certainty. In fact, if you do everything I say during my marketplace and you don't make money, you can have your money back. It'll be interesting in this one because it's total give. But we'll figure something out with you. Yeah. We'll make money. Just follow
along. Your next one it's October 22nd and 23rd, right?
Correct.
So
October
time 22nd. Is of the essence. Yeah.
Yeah. Time is of the essence. And we have live calls every week that prepare you to get into the marketplace. And even the more advanced, it was so funny. I had a guy who's really pretty high end, like CEO kind of a trainer. And he's just like, I know all this. I know all this. He was blown away with what he didn't know. Right. Because, a lot of people get really attached to what I call old structures. And you just got to be open to some new structures. And in this COVID time, you got to make some money every day. It'll change your life and change your thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. So then Carrie Conley shared with us her vision exercise. I actually did a little mini version of it yesterday, and I'm already planning my weekend away. But, Carrie teaches people creating crystal clear vision, making sure you delegate everything else that you're not best at, that doesn't, that doesn't drain your battery, right? And stop running your business based on how you feel and truly, learning how to manage your emotions and having that vision of your life 3 years from now, how old you're going to be, but also how old the people in your life are going to be and what's going to change if you don't change, right? How important has vision been for you in your success?
Oh, critical. I probably go between having really clear, like I'm a really big 90, 120 day planner. I think that, that clarity of sequence of doing the right thing, which creates a domino for the next. I've, highly mastered that efficiency. And because things change like COVID, like, whatever can come along, extremely flexible. So I think the piece that I do a little bit different is real clarity. I mean, again, been in The Secret. So, really the manifestation comes from the feeling of what you want in the vision, in your vision board and all of that. Like I've had my company do vision boards, but then there's got to be some flexibility. And I think some people who get too fixated on this is what I said that it would be, it has to be this way, and things happen. You've got to have some agility in that. It doesn't mean you have to change what you want. It's how you're going to get there. I think that people get fixated on. It's like, I'm going to get there this way. It's like, not really.
Right. Absolutely. Now I know, so Christy, this is a good time to interject our ministry that we're supporting, Fearless Women. 40 million people over the age of 18 suffer from fear and anxiety in our country. It's probably even higher now in this COVID craziness. And more importantly, in my mind, being a mom of teens, the teen suicide rate has risen by over 56% in the last decade. And Christy's ministry, all the proceeds are going towards that amazing cause. She actually gave a great talk called Busting Burnout. And I'm just curious, I mean, Loral, you're a hustler, and everyone that I've met through you is also that way. But how do you create space in your life that you don't burn out? Because I think a lot of entrepreneurs, they actually burn out before they even find success, which is so sad, right?
Well, I think they burn out because they're scrambling, doing activities they shouldn't do. So again, part of the, like today's the finish of it's a Thursday, Friday class that I do. And then we finish on 1 hour on Monday, just because I want people who are aggressive hustlers to make money through the weekend. And it just shows those who didn't do anything for the weekend, because when you're an employee mentality, you think the weekend's off. And so I think when you're an entrepreneur, you take whatever you want off. So, I mean, given where I live in the Lake Tahoe area, I told you right before we got on, you know, we're 8 weeks, 7 weeks to ski season. So like everyone's getting conditioned for that. Yesterday I went out dirt biking with my family. So we do a lot of outdoor sports and a lot of activity that just take away. And then I think I was sharing, which was kind of fun during the show, sharing like how do men be with powerful women? And
yeah,
you know,
that was awesome. I love
my husband in that relationship has it's not negotiable to not have downtime and playtime.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So he brings a lot of that to our family.
I love it. Okay, cool. So I know we only have a few minutes. Laurel's jumping from meeting to meeting, but I did want to recap also. So Janine Finney, she has tremendous input around network marketing, and I think so many people jump into that amazing business model, and yet they have such outdated beliefs, and they don't apply that same work ethic they did in corporate to their network marketing model. So Janine has incredible insight as the author of Flip Flop CEO. Jen Marilla taught us how to get our business online efficiently, a little mini course on that. And then wrapping it up, I offered my Perfect Side Gigs program, which basically from a recruiter mindset, I'm just, doing business matchmaking and helping people identify what is a perfect side gig for them that can allow them options to get off that hamster wheel of corporate. So I am just so excited with the value. I've put in the link, everyone, to this post around for the sales page. I put in the replay. If you want to get a little more insight on what was, what was offered. And then, you know what, Laurel, you and I had this discussion. If they can't afford $197, what do they need to do even more?
Then you sign up for my work. You sign up anyway, right?
Yes.
Here's what I would do. I would call Lisa and say, I can't do the 197 today, but here's what, I didn't even share this with the group, but if they give you half of it, 97, I'll let them start. I'll let them start with all of our classes so they learn how to make money. And then once you make it, you have to promise to, pay Lisa, and I give her an extra bump of extra money just because, she allows some flexibility. But
perfect.
You've got to learn to make money. I mean, this is the greatest, like teaching yourself to fish. You don't have to rely on a job. And I'm not saying quit your job, even though a lot of people do. I want you to become a brilliant entrepreneur. You have amazing gifts and skills, and the people need your gifts and talents, and you can't do it for free. You need to be paid. So I'm gonna teach you how to get paid.
Absolutely. And we're on a mission at Lisa Williams Co. to empower, equip, and inspire 1 million people to hire themselves. And this is a fabulous way to do it. So I am so excited. I can't wait for your marketplace.
You're coming, are you?
Laurel, I'm coming. My husband and I on the 22nd. We're going to have so much fun. And I so appreciate your time. You are such a generous woman, as are all of your counterparts. That's one of the most special things about this amazing group of entrepreneurs. So thank you, Laurel, for your time. I so appreciate it. And I'll see y'all soon.
See you. Thank you.